As Patrick Adolphe prepares to enter the state capitol building in Tallahassee, he knows the decision here could help him fulfill a lifelong dream.
An opportunity to pursue my dreams of being a law enforcement officer and just doing what I wanted to do as a kid.
6 years ago, Adolphe applied to be an officer at the Delray Beach Police Department, but he quickly learned a felony on his record disqualified him. In 2009, while in college, Adolphe worked part-time at a clothing store in Orlando and allowed a friend to take merchandise from the store without paying. Adolphe later admitted to the crime and pleaded guilty.
Patrick's story is not so much about who he was as to who he is today.
State Representative Mike Caruso recently sponsored a clemency bid for Adolphe, who refused to let the mistake get him down.
While in college, I made a bad decision that led my arrest and charges of prosecution. And I accepted with full responsibility and continue to accept with full responsibility. There was no excuse.
Adolphe went on to graduate with a bachelor's degree from Florida Atlantic University and currently works as a specialist for the city of Delray Beach's housing rehabilitation program. He also is a mentor and volunteer. Over the years, he has made quite an impression on his co-workers and Delray Beach Police Chief Javaro Sims. He traveled to the Capitol to speak on his behalf.
Mr. Adolphe is a role model father, went back to college, finished his BS degree, worked as a code enforcement officer, and currently works in the Neighborhood Community Service Department in the city of Delray Beach. He spends countless hours working in the community, uplifting, mentoring, and making a positive difference in his community.
You know, it takes a really special person to want to take the oath and wear a badge every day.
Isn't it great when you have people come up here to vouch for you that aren't flesh and blood to you? It's a beautiful thing, but they wouldn't have done that if you didn't make an impact on building that relationship with them.
The Clemency Board heard Adolphe's case earlier in the week. It didn't take long for them to make a decision.
All right, well, you have the votes, and so you are awarded a full pardon, and best of luck to you, and do us proud.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Adolphe walked out of the board chambers with a huge weight lifted off his shoulders.
Overwhelmed, and finally that I feel like I finally got to where we've been working so hard to get to.
To see him receive a full pardon was not only rewarding, but should be invigorating to all of those who have lost hope.
Chief Sims has now offered Adolphe the position of police officer. Adolphe will be sworn in after he completes training at the next police academy.
But overall, this was surreal.